When I saw Arthur Pavarini with this woman, Kathleen, my life changed because he loved her like nothing I've ever seen before. The reason it correlates so well tonight is because every time Monika's in the same room as I, my life is different. And as soon as I knew that, I said to myself, that's love.
I'm crying. Oh, it's so perfect. Yes.
My friends, on behalf of Monika and Arthur, I'd like to extend a warm welcome as we gather this evening to honor their relationship, to bear witness to their marriage, and to share in the happiness of this wedding day. My friends, our world is filled with symbols of love and promise, especially in the simplest of human signs. The spoken word, a gentle touch, the pouring of water, the sharing of a meal. The many ways we human beings express our love all become doorways to a deeper reality. You could probably tell from the color of my hair that I've done this a long time, and each year is harder for me to actually give the number. But next to every couple that I've married, I typically have a photograph nowadays. In the old days it was black and white, now it's in color. But I have a word or two about each couple that I've married over the last 42 years. It's a lot of people, the big book. And Art and Monika and I have shared a lot over these last couple of months that we've gotten to really know each other and kind of jumped into the deep end about what marriage is truly about and what friendship is and what fidelity and hope and faith is all about. So I guess the word that I'm going to have next to your picture is the word passion. But it's not the passion of Hollywood. It's the passion that's rooted in faith, in hope, in family, in friendship, the faith that endures over the long term. That's rooted in the most important things that human beings can be and strive for. And we've heard a lot of words tonight from the scripture that I'm sure we've heard at weddings a million times, right? Colossians, Corinthians, and Cana and Galilee, the standard Catholic readings for weddings. And I want you just to remember tonight just 4 words from all of those readings that we've heard and all the conversations that we've had together. I want you to remember the word love. Okay, it's a wedding, I get it. We're supposed to have that word tonight. But love in the sense of being able and faithful to finding love in the places that you don't expect it. It's easy when things are kind of going along nicely and, you know, everybody's happy and joyful. But when you're kind of down in the dirt and struggling and trying to see what the good in a situation, remember that love is there as well. Love is in the hard places and the easy places. And in the balancing of those journeys, we find our truest selves. So keep looking for love in the places that you least expect it. The word integrity. And for me, integrity means telling the truth. And the readings, especially from St. Paul, talk about that throughout their readings, throughout all his writings, about telling each other what really matters, even when you're afraid that your partner might not understand it or may react in a way that you don't want him or her to react. Because if your friendship is as strong as I think it is, and I'm sure it is, telling the truth will always save the day. And there might be a couple of bumpy moments, but when you get past that, that's where you know the depth of your friendship is real. The word opportunity. And that means just stepping outside your comfort zone, trying new things, experiencing new ideas and places and ways of living and loving and experiencing your lives, and challenging yourself and each other to kind of step outside your comfort zone so that you can embrace people and ideas and faiths and ways of living and loving that are different than yours, different than the people here. So that in the embrace of the different, in the embrace of an idea that expands you, your embrace of those people makes the world a stronger place, makes your relationship stronger, and makes the world a more unified place. And finally, the word now. You know, I've kind of skipped over the gospel reading. And for me, the gospel isn't about Jesus turning water into wine. And everybody thinks that's the point of the story, but it really isn't. The point of the story is that Jesus began his ministry at a wedding. That's significant in John's writings. So I hope that you seize every moment to realize the miracle that your friendship and your marriage and your love is about. The connection between who you are, how you live, and your continued service and compassion in the world. First of all, to each other and to your families. Never lose sight of that miracle. The best wine has been saved till now. The journey ahead, mate, this is going to be the straightest line you walk in the next 50 years. But it's going to be your path, and you're going to make it what you want it to be. Rely on these people, rely on each other, rely on your faith and your hope and the love that's brought you together, and nothing will be impossible. And that's a theme throughout all of St. Paul's writings. You are the miracle for all of us here tonight. So thank you for your witness, thank you for your love and friendship, and may we continue to be nourished by your example. And don't forget to rely on these folks as well, because in that exchange of ideas and hopes and beliefs, to look for love in the places you least expect it, to always tell the truth, miracles will indeed happen every single day. God bless you both. Monika and Arthur, marriage is perhaps the greatest and most challenging adventure of human relationships. It's going to expand you as individuals. It's going to define you as a couple and deepen your love for each other. A ceremony can't do that. Only you can do that through your daily love and patience, through dedication and perseverance, through always talking and listening and helping and supporting and believing in each other. Learning to appreciate your differences, will you strive to keep compassion, integrity, and love at the center of your hearts and as the pillars of your marriage?
We will.
Will you affirm your willingness to keep your hearts open, even in the midst of pain, to the limitless possibilities available to a wife and husband in the journey of marriage?
We will.
And finally, will you strive to keep Jesus Christ, who is an image of God's love in our world, at the center of your married life?
We will.
No, Art's an incredible man with probably the biggest heart that I've been lucky enough to see in my life so far. It has been a great pleasure to know you, getting to know you, Art, over the years. And we've been lucky enough to witness the growing love that you and my mom have shared over the time you guys have known each other. The two of you truly complement each other and have formed an outstanding bond.
Congratulations, and Arthur, you may now kiss your bride. And I present to you for the first time Mr. and Mrs. Arthur Reagan.